Most seniors think eggs are the gold standard for protein, but they've been misled. What if I told you that the food sitting at number 3 on our list today contains over 5 times more protein than eggs per 100 grams? And that's still not the most powerful one, because the number 1 food we'll reveal today contains even more. It's so potent, in fact, that scientists are currently studying it for its ability to reverse muscle loss in stroke patients. Eggs provide around 13 grams of protein per 100 grams, but the foods featured in this video go far beyond that, some reaching as high as 60 grams. And here's the alarming truth. 99% of seniors have no idea these foods even exist. Meanwhile, muscle mass is quietly disappearing after age 60, leading to weakness, slower walking, and even dangerous falls. In this video, we reveal the 10 foods that contain more protein than eggs, ranked from number 10 all the way to number 1. Stick with us because number 1 might just be the most overlooked and powerful muscle-building food on the planet, and you'll find it in the most unexpected aisle of the grocery store. And yes, every claim in this video is backed by real, published scientific research, all of which is linked in the description below. Before we get started, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? And how has your energy been lately? We're reading and responding to every single comment. Now, without any delay, let's begin with food number 10. This one hides in plain sight, yet most people have no idea just how powerful it really is. Number 10, Greek yogurt. Food number 10, strained, non-fat, 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams. You've likely heard Greek yogurt is healthy, but what most seniors don't realize is just how protein-packed the non-fat strained variety truly is. With more than 10 grams of protein per 100 grams, it easily surpasses a boiled egg, which only contains around 6.3 grams. That's nearly double the muscle-building value for significantly less fat. What sets Greek yogurt apart is its triple-strained process. This method removes much of the liquid whey and lactose, resulting in a thick, creamy texture that's incredibly dense in protein. A 2020 clinical review published in Nutrients found that older adults who consumed at least 20 grams of dairy-based protein daily showed a 25% improvement in muscle preservation over 12 weeks, especially when combined with regular walking. One of the biggest advantages of Greek yogurt is how easy it is to eat and digest, even for people with sensitive stomachs or mild lactose intolerance. For the best results, avoid the sugary fruit-on-the-bottom versions. Instead, opt for plain, non-fat Greek yogurt and stir in a spoonful of ground flax seeds or a handful of fresh berries. You can also use it as a creamy, high-protein base in smoothies, dips, or even salad dressings. Now let's move on to a surprising protein champion that's probably been sitting in your pantry for years, likely untouched and gathering dust. Number 9. Chickpeas, cooked. Food number 9. 11.2 grams of protein per 100 grams. Most people think of chickpeas as just a filler in soups or salads, but they're quietly packing serious power. With more than 11 grams of protein per 100 grams when cooked, chickpeas outperform eggs in the muscle preservation department. But they don't stop at protein. Unlike eggs, chickpeas offer something seniors critically need: fiber. That means improved digestion, steadier blood sugar, and reduced inflammation, all of which help protect lean muscle mass as you age. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who substituted animal protein with plant-based sources like legumes experienced up to a 26% reduction in age-related muscle loss, largely due to lowered inflammation and improved gut health. Chickpeas are also rich in magnesium, a mineral essential for proper muscle contraction and recovery. To maximize their benefits, soak chickpeas overnight before cooking to improve digestibility and unlock more nutrients. They can be mashed into hummus with garlic and olive oil, roasted into crunchy snacks, or stirred into soups, stews, and curries. With their creamy texture and mild, nutty flavor, chickpeas are one of the most versatile and high-protein foods that you're likely underusing. Peas outperform eggs in the muscle preservation department, but they don't stop at protein. Unlike eggs, chickpeas offer something seniors critically need: fiber. That means improved digestion, steadier blood sugar, and reduced inflammation, all of which help protect lean muscle mass as you age. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who substituted animal protein with plant-based sources like legumes experienced up to a 26% reduction in age-related muscle loss, largely due to lowered inflammation and improved gut health. Chickpeas are also rich in magnesium, a mineral essential for proper muscle contraction and recovery. To maximize their benefits, soak chickpeas overnight before cooking to improve digestibility and unlock more nutrients. They can be mashed into hummus with garlic and olive oil, roasted into crunchy snacks, or stirred into soups, stews, and curries. With their creamy texture and mild, nutty flavor, chickpeas are one of the most versatile and high-protein foods that you're likely underusing. Next, let's move on to a food often overlooked due to its small size, but don't be fooled. It packs an even stronger protein punch with every bite. Number 8. Quinoa, cooked. Food. Number 8. 14 grams of protein per 100 grams. Many people see quinoa as just a trendy grain or carbohydrate. But for those over 60, quinoa may be one of the smartest choices you can make, especially for breakfast or lunch. Why? Because quinoa provides around 14 grams of high-quality, complete protein per 100 grams, even after being cooked. That's right, quinoa is one of the very few plant-based foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids your body can't produce on its own. This means the protein in quinoa isn't just present, it's bioavailable and usable by your muscles. Quinoa also boasts a high lysine content, an essential amino acid critical for muscle repair, calcium absorption, and collagen formation. A 2022 study published in Nutrients revealed that seniors who consumed quinoa daily saw a 9% increase in leg strength in just 8 weeks compared to a control group eating white rice. For best results, soak quinoa overnight to reduce anti-nutrients like saponins and improve protein absorption. Then cook it slowly using bone broth or low-sodium vegetable stock to add extra minerals. You can even enhance its anti-inflammatory properties by adding turmeric or black pepper. Quinoa makes an excellent base for stir-fries, warm salads, or savory breakfast bowls with sautéed spinach and mushrooms. The key is consistency. Just 3/4 cup daily can lead to noticeable improvements in muscle recovery and overall energy. Let's move up to number 7, a food often praised by bodybuilders but too often ignored by older adults, despite its incredible benefits. Number 7, pumpkin seeds. Food. Number 7, 19 grams of protein per 100 grams. They may be small, but pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are shockingly rich in muscle-saving nutrients. With 19 grams of protein per 100 grams, they nearly double the protein content of eggs. But it's not just about how much protein they have, it's what comes with it. Pumpkin seeds are one of the top plant-based sources of magnesium, iron, and zinc. 3 minerals older adults tend to lack, especially after age 60. And here's why that matters. Magnesium is crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation. Iron supports oxygen delivery to your muscle tissue, and zinc helps regulate muscle regeneration. Without enough of these nutrients, your body can't effectively maintain muscle mass no matter how much protein you eat. Even more impressive, a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that older adults who consumed pumpkin seeds daily experienced up to a 38% reduction in muscle inflammation markers within just 12 weeks. That means pumpkin seeds don't just help maintain strength, they may actively reverse the silent inflammation that breaks down your muscles over time. For maximum benefit, choose raw and unsalted pumpkin seeds to avoid unnecessary sodium and processing. You can toss them over Greek yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or grind them into a creamy, high-protein seed butter. Just a single handful can provide a substantial dose of protein and vital minerals that truly support muscle strength and recovery. Now let's move on to a food often associated with bodybuilders, but when used correctly, it can deliver powerful results for seniors too. Number 6, tempeh. Food number 6, 20 grams of protein per 100 grams. Tempeh is one of the most misunderstood and underrated sources of protein for seniors. With 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, it actually surpasses eggs in total protein content. But what gives tempeh a real edge is how that protein is delivered. Unlike tofu, which is produced from soy milk, tempeh is made from whole, fermented soybeans. This fermentation process not only improves digestibility, especially crucial for older adults, but also unlocks a potent range of nutrients that actively protect aging muscle tissue. Tempeh provides all 9 essential amino acids your body requires to rebuild muscle, with a particularly high amount of leucine, which becomes vital after age 60 when muscles respond less efficiently to protein stimulation. Even more compelling, tempeh contains probiotics, beneficial gut bacteria that directly influence how your body absorbs and utilizes protein. A little-known reason many seniors lose muscle isn't just from eating too little protein, it's also from poor digestion and nutrient absorption. A clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with diverse gut microbiota retained 18% more lean muscle over 1 year compared to those with poor gut health. Tempeh offers both the raw materials and the biological tools needed for your body to use them. For best results, slice tempeh thinly and pan-sear it with a splash of tamari or apple cider vinegar to boost flavor without added sugar or oil. You can crumble it into veggie stir-fries, layer it into sandwiches, or toss it into salads for a high-protein, fiber-rich crunch. And since it's fermented, you'll also benefit from reduced inflammation and improved gut balance with every bite. Now, coming up next, we're entering an entirely new territory of protein, one that doesn't even come from traditional food, yet it's changing the game for seniors everywhere. Number 5, spirulina. Food. Number 5, 29 grams of protein per 100 grams. It might look like pond scum, but spirulina is one of the most powerful muscle-preserving foods on the planet. This deep green-blue algae delivers a stunning 29 grams of protein per 100 grams, nearly triple what eggs offer. But spirulina's true power lies beyond the sheer quantity of protein. It's in how your body uses it. Spirulina protein is approximately 85% bioavailable, meaning your muscles can absorb and utilize it significantly more efficiently than most animal proteins. Because it contains all 9 essential amino acids, including a robust amount of leucine, it sends a direct message to aging muscles: grow, repair, and strengthen. Even more remarkably, spirulina is a powerhouse of anti-inflammatory compounds. Seniors experiencing muscle loss often battle low-grade chronic inflammation, which quietly blocks muscle regeneration and accelerates muscle breakdown. Spirulina contains phycocyanin, a rare antioxidant shown in a 2022 study in Nutrients to lower C-reactive protein, CRP levels, a key marker of inflammation, by 32%. At the same time, spirulina increases nitric oxide levels, improving blood flow to muscles and speeding up repair and nutrient delivery. Let's be clear, you don't need to eat spoonfuls of spirulina powder on its own. The easiest way to incorporate it is by blending a teaspoon into a smoothie with banana, spinach, and walnuts, or stirring it into warm oatmeal after cooking. You can also mix it into homemade protein bites with dates and seeds. The secret is daily consistency. Just a teaspoon a day can lead to visible improvements in strength, recovery, and energy within a few weeks. Up next, we're stepping into one of the world's oldest protein sources, forgotten by many modern seniors, but it may be the most digestible and complete protein on this list. But before we continue, if you're enjoying this content so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you won't miss any more videos like this one. Number 4, hemp seeds. Food. Number 4, 35 grams of protein per 100 grams. You've probably seen hemp seeds sprinkled on smoothie bowls or buried deep in the shelves of health food stores. But most seniors don't realize that hemp seeds are one of the most complete and concentrated plant proteins in existence. With an average of 34 to 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, they sit squarely at the center of this powerhouse list. What truly sets hemp seeds apart isn't just the amount of protein, it's the quality. Unlike many other plant-based proteins, hemp seeds contain all 9 essential amino acids in the ideal ratios your body requires to build and preserve muscle. That's extremely rare. Even quinoa doesn't meet those benchmarks as effectively. And when you're over 60 and facing age-related muscle decline, getting the right amino acid profile becomes essential. A 2021 review published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who consumed complete plant proteins like hemp had significantly better muscle retention, faster recovery after exercise, and noticeably less fatigue than those who didn't, but the benefits extend beyond muscle health. Hemp seeds are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, particularly gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, which can reduce joint inflammation, support cognitive health, and even promote heart health in older adults. To get the most out of hemp seeds, eat them raw and unprocessed. Add a tablespoon to oatmeal, blend into smoothies, or sprinkle them over warm roasted vegetables to release their mild, nutty flavor. And because they're incredibly easy to digest, they're perfect for seniors with sensitive digestive systems. Just avoid cooking them on high heat, as that can damage their delicate oils. For older adults looking for a zero-prep, nutrient-rich, and muscle-supporting food that outperforms eggs and fits seamlessly into any meal, hemp seeds are the hidden gem you've likely been overlooking. Number 3, Seitan. Food. Number 3, 39 grams of protein per 100 grams. No, that's not a typo, and no, it's not a supplement. Seitan is a plant-based protein powerhouse that contains more protein per serving than almost any meat you've ever eaten. And yet most seniors have never even heard of it. Sometimes referred to as wheat meat, Seitan boasts an incredible 39 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's on par with the densest animal-based foods, but without the saturated fats, digestive burden, or inflammatory triggers that often accompany meat as we age. What makes seitan especially compelling for older adults is how digestible and absorbable it is. It's made from vital wheat gluten, the main protein in wheat, but processed in a way that removes most of the starch and fiber, leaving behind a nearly pure protein matrix. For seniors dealing with slower digestion or enzyme deficiencies, this means faster nutrient uptake and less gastrointestinal strain. In fact, a 2022 study in Clinical Nutrition ESPN found that older adults who incorporated plant-based protein isolates like seitan retained 21% more lean muscle than those consuming standard mixed diets. And here's another reason to pay attention. Seitan is naturally low in carbohydrates and almost fat-free, making it ideal for seniors managing diabetes, cholesterol, or body weight. But its appeal isn't just nutritional. Seitan's firm, chewy texture closely mimics the feel of meat, making it an excellent transitional food for anyone reducing their meat intake. You can slice it into stir fries, saute it in olive oil and garlic, grill it like steak strips, or marinate and roast it for a barbecue-style option. For best nutrient synergy, pair Seitan with iron-rich vegetables like kale or bell peppers. The non-heme iron in seitan becomes more absorbable in the presence of vitamin C. Number 2, Parmesan cheese. Food. Number 2, 42 grams of protein per 100 grams. This might surprise you, but one of the most concentrated sources of protein on the planet could be sitting right inside your fridge. And no, it's not meat, nor is it some fancy supplement. It's something aged, grainy, and often sprinkled without a second thought. We're talking about real Parmesan cheese. Not the powdered kind in the green canister, but the authentic, hard Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy. It contains a stunning 42 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's more than eggs, more than most cuts of beef, and more than double the protein of cottage cheese or milk. But what makes Parmesan truly exceptional for seniors is how easily the body can use that protein. Since it's aged anywhere from 12 to 36 months, it becomes extremely low in lactose and high in free-form amino acids. These amino acids are already broken down, meaning your digestive system doesn't need to work hard to unlock them. This is key for older adults whose enzyme production and digestion slow with age. A 2019 study published in Nutrients showed that older individuals digest and absorb amino acids from aged cheeses nearly 30% more efficiently than from standard meat proteins. That means more muscle building potential per bite and with less digestive stress. Even better, Parmesan is especially rich in leucine, the amino acid that directly activates muscle protein synthesis. This is crucial for preventing sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Most seniors don't get enough leucine in their diets, but just 30 grams of Parmesan can deliver over 1.5 grams of leucine, hitting the threshold needed to trigger muscle growth. To get the most benefit, use freshly shaved Parmesan over warm vegetables. Stir it into omelets or sprinkle it on top of hearty whole grains. Here's a helpful tip. Warm foods help release more of Parmesan's rich aroma and flavor, which can enhance appetite, something that tends to decline with age. But be mindful, this is a potent protein source, and a few tablespoons go a long way. Number 1, dried fish powder. Food. Number 1, 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. You won't find this in your cereal box or your favorite vegan cookbook, but the number 1 protein-packed food on our list today delivers more usable protein per gram than anything we've discussed. It's dried fish powder. Yes, seriously, specifically made from lean dehydrated whitefish like cod or pollock. This powder is almost entirely protein once the water is removed. The result? An incredible 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's nearly double what eggs provide and even more than chicken breast, whey protein, or most expensive supplements that many seniors rely on. But it's not just about the number. What makes dried fish powder truly extraordinary for adults over 60 is how quickly and completely the body absorbs the protein. This makes it ideal for rapid muscle repair and rebuilding. A 2020 clinical study published in Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who consumed dried cod powder daily gained 19% more lean muscle mass over just 10 weeks without changing their exercise habits. The reason lies in its dense concentration of essential amino acids, especially leucine, which works like a trigger for muscle growth. Most seniors don't hit their leucine target through regular meals, but just 25 grams of dried fish powder delivers over 3 grams of leucine, more than enough to activate muscle protein synthesis, according to researchers at Harvard. So, how do you use it? You don't need to eat it with a spoon. Mix the powder into soups, blend it into stews, sprinkle it over mashed vegetables, or stir it into savory oatmeal for a protein-rich breakfast. It's shelf-stable, requires no refrigeration, and needs no chewing, making it ideal for older adults with swallowing difficulties or dental issues. Just be sure to buy high-quality, food-grade versions without added salt, preservatives, or artificial flavorings. This isn't just a convenient protein source, it's a clinically backed tool for rebuilding strength after age 60. It's likely the most underrated food in senior nutrition, and the numbers prove it. So there you have it, 10 real, powerful foods that contain more protein than eggs, each one backed by published science and proven to fight muscle loss after 60. Most older adults are losing up to 1% of their muscle mass every single year, often without realizing it until it impacts their strength, balance, or mobility. But the good news is, with the right protein-rich foods, you can fight back and fast, not with pills, not with powders full of fillers, but with real, whole, nutrient-dense foods that your body can absorb and use efficiently. And remember, the food we ranked number 1 today contains nearly triple the protein of eggs, and in studies it helped seniors rebuild nearly 20% more muscle without even lifting a weight. That's the kind of data most supplement companies hope you never see, but now you've seen it. So don't wait. Start incorporating these foods into your meals this week and see the difference they can make in your energy, strength, and overall vitality. Also, drop a comment below. Which of these foods shocked you the most? We're reading and replying to every single one. And be sure to subscribe for more no-fluff, science-backed senior health videos every single week. Your muscles are listening. Now it's time to feed them. If you've got questions or experiences to share, leave them below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.